Hey guys, Sharon here. Today at Street Smart Kitchen, we're going to tackle a lamb shoulder in the sous vide. A lamb shoulder is a tough cut. It's often prepared using slow cooking methods like braising or stewing. So those methods allow the tough connective tissues to break down during the slow cooking process. And the meat is supposed to be full of the bones or fork tender. Therefore, you don't normally associate lamb shoulder with medium rare or medium doneness, right? Well, with the sous vide method, you absolutely can make lamb shoulder into different textures that you desire. All you need to do is to set different temperatures. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a medium lamb shoulder, plus a very delicious mint chimichurri sauce to go with it. Now let's get started. First, let's set up the sous vide. Like I said before, the beauty of the sous vide is that you can use different temperature to achieve different doneness and get different texture of your meat. So I'm going for medium for my lamb shoulder here. So my temperature is 140 Fahrenheit degree, which is 60 Celsius. If you want to try different texture, for example, medium rare or medium well, or if you want to go for the traditional well done, here's the cooking chart for your reference. It is also in my blog post, so I've included a link in the description below. Now let's get the lamb ready for a long swim. Here's the 4-pound boneless lamb shoulder. You can use bone-in shoulder if you like. We will season it really well. Frankly, salt and pepper can go a long way, especially if we are making a mint chimichurri to go with it. But if you like to boost the flavor, I always do, add ground cumin, coriander, cinnamon, and a pinch of cayenne pepper. Once both sides are well seasoned, let's roll this up into a cylinder, and now let's tie this baby up. Use kitchen twines to tie at 1 to 1.5 inch intervals. Now pop it up into a vacuum sealer bag. I'm using my favorite vacuum sealer rolls here, so I can custom cut into the size that I want. Add garlic cloves, fresh rosemary, and olive oil. Now, the lamb shoulder has its own fat, but the oil will help release the herb and garlic aroma even more during the cooking process. Now, vacuum seal it and drop it into the sous vide bath. Using zip top bags and the water displacement method will definitely work if you don't have a sealer. But make sure you double back the lamb for security because of the long hours of cooking. If you're not sure which types of bags to use for sous vide, I've shared a guide on how to choose the right bags for sous vide cooking different foods. Check it out here. Once the lamb is submerged, cover the sous vide container so the water doesn't evaporate. If your cooking vessel is a big soup pot, you can use saran wrap to cover it up. Now set the timer for 24 hours. Forget about it. Next, the mint chimichurri. This is the recipe that you absolutely do not want to miss. It's the perfect sauce for lamb of any kind. It is also great on any roasted or sous vide meat like pork or steak. Here's what you need. Super simple to make, just chop the garlic, mint, and parsley. You can use a good knife for this, but I'm using a manual vegetable chopper to speed up the process. Once the garlic and herbs are finely chopped, add the remaining ingredients, give it a good stir, and store in the fridge until ready to serve. You can make it while the lamb shoulder is in the sous vide or right before serving. But the key is to make it at least a few hours before serving, so the flavors have time to soak in. It's been 24 hours now. Let's go finish up the lamb. Oh my god, I wish you guys could smell this. It's absolutely heavenly. I'm gonna pat it dry with paper towels. By the way, do not discard the cooking juice because it's got this rich flavor from the lamb and the seasonings that we put on. You can easily turn it into a gravy or use it for any soup. Now the lamb is pretty much dry. I'm gonna fire up my stove, heat up a skillet, Once the skillet is super hot, add some oil and we're gonna place our lamb shoulder in it. And sear for 30 to 45 seconds on each side. You don't need a lot of time. Remember, the lamb is already perfectly cooked. All we want to do here is to have a nice crust. So it doesn't need to stay in the skillet for a very long time. I recommend keeping the kitchen tongs on for searing so it doesn't fall apart. Okay, that's all done. It's serving time. Remove the kitchen tongs and slice the lamb shoulder. And serve it with the main chimichurri on top. For a balanced meal, I made some sous vide potatoes and garlicky green beans to pair with it. It's really good. Now it's time for you to try this sous vide lamb shoulder recipe. You can find the detailed written step-by-step guide on my blog. I've included a link in the description below. Like it? Love it? What temperature did you cook your lamb shoulder at? What did you pair it with? Leave a comment below and let me know what you think. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!